Hey guys, just wanted to throw this quick video out there. This is being shot on the A7 IV. If you're looking into YouTube content creation and cameras and all that kind of stuff, this is one of the top of the line cameras for YouTube. But I'm kind of a tech geek and I want to go into the Canon system. But the problem is the lenses. There's very few lenses, and they're all kind of bottom tier lenses that you can get because they won't allow third parties. But listen, Canon creates more cameras than they do bad. I mean, they have great cameras like this new R8 coming out. I love that for the price. I mean, that's perfect for YouTube setup. Like for, face-to-face YouTube shooting talking heads, it's great for that. There's a couple, lower end tier lenses you can get for that. Like the 35 millimeter 1.8. It's probably around $500. And the 50 millimeter, I already have the 1.8 because I had the Canon R10. But they got more cameras than they do lenses. I mean, they need to open up to the third party. But if you're looking to get into content creation, all you really need is a smartphone. And I'm going to show you my smartphone just to kind of give you an idea. But I'm going to keep the lighting the same that it is now. So the A7 IV is on ISO 200. And that's the thing about cameras. If you've got to get in a camera, and if you want to get in a camera system, then you're going to have to learn a little bit about cameras, and it's a process, and there's that initial, those initial steps you got to take. It's that learning curve. But you'll get better results. But do you really need all that? Is it really necessary? So I'm going to show you the Samsung Ultra S21 so you can kind of see what that looks like in the same lighting condition. I'm not going to change my condition. I just have a lamp on, an LED lamp, 5600K lamp, whatever, what I got on Amazon for $40. Just a normal lamp you put in your house. But I'm going to keep the lighting the same that it is on the A7 IV, so you can see what it looks like on the Samsung. And then I'll change the lighting to try to make it look better. So you can kind of see the difference between a smartphone that's a few years old that you can buy for $400, or if you need to upgrade. But if you need to upgrade, you don't have to go all the way up to the A7 IV. I mean, technically, that Canon for $1,500. I mean, you could get by with the RP, which is only $1,000 too. But if you're getting into this, I mean, I like to get into the newer tech. I'm just a tech geek. But technically, you could get a ZV-E10. Canon R10 is fine too, but they don't really have any lenses for that system. You have to put full frame lenses on it. So I would stick to like the Sony ZV-E10 if you want to get into like a entry-level camera that would give you 4K, great autofocus. You won't have to worry about any of that. So this is the Sony A7 IV. Check this out. See what this is, a 35 millimeter 1.8, but I mean, you could do kit lens on the A7 IV would be fine. You just wouldn't be able to blow out the background as much because I'm at f1.8. But you'll see the difference. This is the A7 IV right now. And then I'm going to kick on the Ultra S21 so you can see what that looks like. And then we'll finish this video. All right, guys, this is the same lighting situation with the Samsung Ultra S21. I didn't change any lights. I just put this on the tripod so you can see it and see what it looks like just from my smartphone. This is the front-facing camera. Okay, so portrait video, so it's supposed to blur out the background a little bit. So we'll see what that does. And we can add more blur if we so choose. Blur. There we go. Samsung Ultra S21. This is the portrait video on the front-facing camera, just so you can get an idea. Samsung Ultra S21 front-facing camera. Again, if you watch it on a smartphone, it'll look fine. But if you put it on a big TV, then you're going to notice the difference. But for the most part, people are watching stuff on tablets and phones. So what do you think? This is the portrait video, so it blurs out the background. Next, I'm just going to do the regular video so you can see what that looks like. All right, as you can see, the black background is no longer blurred. This is the regular front-facing camera, 30 frames per second, 4K, sitting on a tripod. So what do you think about that? Obviously, the blurred background is more desirable for people. It kind of focuses the attention. That's why, people like to use full frame cameras or whatever to do that, or the APS-C cameras. But there you go. That's what the front-facing camera looks like on the Ultra S21. Now I'm going to go to the main camera, which should have better quality, and see what that looks like. This is the portrait video on the Ultra S21. How does that look? There's a portrait video back camera on the Ultra S21. Sorry, I don't have the mic attached to this, so we're going just right off the sound on the phone. But there's a portrait video in the back camera, the main camera, on the Ultra S21. Now, how does that look compared to the front-facing camera? Next, we're going to do regular non-portrait video so you can see what that looks like on the main camera as well. Guys, now we're on the main back camera, non-portrait video, just shooting it straight from the main camera in the back on the Ultra S21. How's that look? Now, the bad thing about using the phone, the best camera, is you gotta kind of guess when you're squaring things up. Just kind of like look in the middle of the cameras or whatever, and you should be pretty good as long as it's somewhat aiming towards you. But what do you think using the Samsung Ultra S21? This is a 2-year-old smartphone, so what do you think? Take it in, then you can look back at the Sony a7 IV video. We'll shoot back to that to close this out, and you can decide for yourself. I mean, is the phone good enough to start with? I mean, if it's already something you're going to have, it's going to save you a lot of money. Don't let a camera be the barrier of entry for you to start your channel or whatever you want to do, whatever content you want to create. All right, guys. See you on the next camera. All right, how did the Ultra S21 look? Tell me what you think. Smartphone, a couple years old. Obviously, it's not going to look as good. If you're watching on a smartphone or a smaller tablet, you're not going to notice much of a difference. But obviously, if it's blown up on a bigger screen, then you're going to see the difference. But it just goes to show there's people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers that are just operating on their smartphone. Okay? So there you go. I mean, don't let technology be the barrier between you and getting online and getting your story out, or to start expressing what you want to do, to start your channel, to help people or to help, teach people or whatever. I mean, that's what I did. I thought I had to have the most expensive equipment, and I got the Godox light, all this other equipment, and I end up not even using it. So start with a smartphone, see how it works out for you, and move up from there. If you think you need to upgrade, you need to upgrade. But man, if you upgrade first, trust me, that's a rabbit hole. Very expensive, lenses and getting in all that. But just wanted to do this comparison. Hope you guys had fun checking it out, seeing what is what and what's going to work best for you. Take care, guys.